Shang-Chi versus Thor did not disappoint. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys a comic review on Shang-Chi issue 6. Yeah, I know this came out last week, but I didn't get the chance to get my comics last week, so I just got along with my comics this week. But I gotta say, this issue I was most anticipated for all this time for this month, my most anticipated one for this month, because come on, Shang-Chi, take the greatest martial artist in the Marvel Universe, taking on a god, Thor. That one has got to be something crazy. And all I gotta say is it did not disappoint at all. What great art, what great action, but even more so, what great revelations and more challenges to come for Shang-Chi. So if any of you have been keeping up with this book, you guys already know the situation he's in. Having taken over his family's criminal organization and is trying to change it, knowing it's not going to be easy. And yes, every step of the way he's been going so far, he's been faced with challenge after challenge and how to fight this and how to keep his trust with the Marvel Universe's heroes. And well, let's just say it's gotten a little more complicated after that. But I still, nevertheless, I am enjoying this comic series so far. The writer and artist for this book is just amazing. I just say, you guys keep it up. But now, having said that, let's go ahead and go into the details and the fact on how, like, it says, first off, this is the finale of Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe, but after I saw the issue, read the issue and stuff, you know that while this may be the end of this part, it's the story's still going to continue on, and he's still going to have issues with the heroes. Because here we have, let's get to it first. Yep. There it is, the heroes, they have come for the Cosmic Cube. So, yeah, basically, first off, yes, what happened in, what was that, issue 2? Yes, in Shang-Chi issue 2, which dealt with the Cosmic Cube and the auction house, has come back to haunt him with the revelation of what we already know. For any of you guys who know issue 2, you know that, yes, they're in the auction house and everything. Shang-Chi thought he gave away the Cosmic Cube, but no, no, no. His brother, what was that? Oh, yes, Deadly Saber, aka Takeshi, I hope I said his name right, actually went behind his back and still had the cube with him, along with saving his ex-girlfriend. That being, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but still, I'm sure we'll be seeing more of her. But nevertheless, though, since the heroes, Captain America, Spider-Man, Mr.Fantastic, and Iron Man, they all show up to confront him, to make him give them the Cosmic Cube. Of course, Shang-Chi, not knowing this, is trying to tell him that he doesn't have it. Oh, but no, tensions are already high, because what does Iron Man say when he sees that Shang-Chi seems to be lying and stuff? Is like, give us the cube or we'll tear down this entire place. And I'm like, damn, Iron Man. That's when it started getting ready for a confrontation here. But oh yes, and then the confrontation got there. As a matter of fact, it even gave us this one panel where, must I say, I am loving Deadly Dagger Esme, and I love her relationship with Spider-Man, which was a callback here in this panel right here. She calls him what was that? Oh yeah, Snot Shooter, yeah. Because here she's a fan of him, but when it comes to his webs, she's like, snot shooting? You're disgusting. Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, all of them had a few clashes here and there, and I gotta say I liked it. But the real problem came to Shang-Chi's team when Thor arrived. Oh yeah, Thor arrived. He just starts overpowering everybody until out of nowhere, Deadly Saber gives his brother this sword known as the, what's that called? Oh yeah, it's called the Ten Fist Sword. Yeah, the Ten Fist Sword, which is said to to have godlike powers. At least that's what he said they was said to have, but it's not really true until Shang-Chi grabs it, that we get this amazing art on this next page here. I love this panel. Look at this, guys. What a panel. Look at this art. It is badass. That is one hell of an entrance that Shang-Chi made, as that blade was actually a blade of thunder itself. So Thor and Shang-Chi go one-on-one, and if Thor wins, they can look for the cosmic cube. If Shang-Chi wins, then they gotta leave. And let me just tell you, this battle did not disappoint. With each panel we got here of these guys fighting each other, I was just in awe with all the abilities it was using. And even then, at first Thor wasn't taking him that much serious until woo! Yes, he got nicked, he got cut. That really got Thor riled up. But unfortunately, though, Shang-Chi started to realize something weird about the sword, and even more so when he said things like, especially when he realized that just by a command, he could make Thor's hammer be melted. But uh-oh, nope. What it turns out is that sword wasn't real. It was actually the cosmic cube. And yeah, Shang-Chi was already able to put two and two together and realize what his brother did. But this is where it made things get even more intense. When confronting his brother with what he did, what does his brother do? He tells him about how the Five Weapon Society has always been, especially with the auction and stuff, and now how he's letting his so-called superhero duties get in the way of his family, and he asks him to choose the superheroes or his family. Man, there's nothing you gotta hate more than when you're put in a position like that. But this is where Shang-Chi made a wise choice. He said he chooses neither, and he chooses the truth. And yeah, let me just first off say, okay, so the truth is a very powerful thing. Sometimes so powerful we have to lie to people because we don't think they can handle it, and we can actually be right. For a time, they can't handle it, but eventually there may be a time where they can, and you need to tell them. But sometimes you hold it in for so long that it just comes out. They find another way that, yeah, they can find that. But basically, the truth can go in many different ways. It can provide a challenge for you in keeping it a secret, or doing what you feel is right, or etc., etc. And for Shang-Chi, it exactly was that. I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, come on now. This guy has really got it going for him coming in the next few issues. Why? Because Shang-Chi chose the truth by turning in his brother. Oh, yeah, he turned in his brother. And yeah, just look at this panel right here. Look at that. You see that right there, guys? Oh yeah, the family is not happy. There he is getting taken away, and yeah, they're all sad and in silence. You can just tell this isn't gonna go well, and that's exactly what happened. Especially in the fact you would think that by doing that he was on better terms with all the heroes. But it turns out only Spider-Man thinks that he did the right thing and that he's cool and all. But the rest of the heroes, no, they still don't trust him. They think, what if Shang-Chi knew this all along? It's only covering his own skin. Well, let's face it though, like I said before, and as it's been said throughout the entire issue leading up to this one, he's trying to change his family's criminal ways. But since they've been criminals for so long, it makes them hard to trust Shang-Chi. So he's got a long road ahead of him to try to get them to understand that yes, he is the Shang-Chi that they know. It's just he's put in a difficult position where he's trying his best, but it's just not that simple. Well, but man, I do pray that things get better for him, because as we see here, Esme is heartbroken and she doesn't even want to talk to Shang-Chi after what he did. And even talking with his mother, that because he's talking with his mother, hoping he did the right thing. But, well, she's been in that negative zone for so long, she can't really say. All she knows is she believes in her son and that her family will eventually come around. Let's hope so, because for right now, none of his siblings are with him, because here we got the final issue where we finally get the reveal of the person behind the scenes here. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if he's an existing Marvel character or a new character. All we do know is that this guy has a grudge against Shang-Chi's father, and since he's dead now, his anger is he's taking out his anger and directing it towards Shang-Chi, who is the son of his old enemy, and he has recruited deadly staff. Her real name, Xylin. If let me find her here. Yeah, Deadly Sister Staff. Her name is Xylin. She's a mutant with mystical powers through her flute, and she has joined this guy's side. And the only one right now we can see here is that Esme is the only one who isn't seeming to be going behind Shang-Chi's back to do something behind the scenes, at least from what we know. So you see here, Shang-Chi is just in a dilemma. Everybody is against him and stuff, all because of family obligations, superhero obligations. They're all crumbling on this guy. And I'm just like, oh, Shang-Chi, I hope you get a break here soon. But still, even though it led to this dramatic drama that's going to revelation of drama and all this stuff that's going on, I still cannot lie that battle between Shang-Chi versus Thor was amazing. I love the art they did here. And all I just say, once again, you guys who do the artist and writer of this book, keep it up. You guys are doing amazing. I'm going to go ahead, guys. I got to leave it all at that so I can get into some other videos here I'm doing. But until then, if you enjoy my videos, all you got to do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified of when I make more videos. But also, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. What did you think of this issue? Now, having said that, until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!